Hey everyone, Happy New Year. I got a new camera. That was my little Christmas present to myself. And I kind of wanted to talk today while I was out just for a walk, because it's not minus 40 anymore. I kind of wanted to talk about taking a break and just getting back to life. So I'm down at, I don't know, one of the River Valley Park trail things in Edmonton. I'm still pretty new. And yeah, just wanted to kind of have a little chat with it while kind of enjoying the outside. So I'm walking down a hill, so if it's a little shaky, it's because I'm trying not to look at a camera and die. So after New Year's, I got strep throat, and it kind of got me thinking how many times that I got myself sick because of cosplay, which isn't that many, but you know, enough times where you're not sleeping as much, or you're just generally burning yourself out. And I've seen it happen to, holy shit, I've seen it happen to a lot of people. And I just want to remember, this is a really hard spot to walk. I just wanted to remind people that, hey, this is fun, and it's not worth getting yourself sick about. It's really not. Very, very few things are worth that. I have to go down that hill? Alright. Whoa, shit. Yes. I want to take a bit. This is cool. I want to take a bit to tell a little story. So when I was making my Ganondorf, I took a break from cosplay for about a year-ish or so, just because I had some stuff I had to sort through with my personal life. And it was a really good decision. And I've seen some people almost tease and make fun of people for taking a break, or thinking that, hey, you need to come up with so many costumes a year, or you need to get this one done for a, new costume for a new convention, and all this other garbage, and don't. This is, again, like I was saying before in my cosplay is a fishing thing, which I'll put a link up somewhere on my face, or I don't know. It's a hobby, and it should be fun. And if it's not fun, then you're doing something wrong with it. So if you feel like you need to take a break, take a break. If you feel like you have to, if that means taking a break from making costumes, or from wearing them, or just stepping away from it altogether, do that. Then, this is for you guys. This is what, you're doing to have fun type thing. God, the snow is awesome. And then the other thing is, it's not just about making costumes where you might need to take a break. You might want to take a break just from going to conventions altogether. Or last year, for instance, there was 3 conventions in 3, sequential weekends. We did 2 in a row, and we were supposed to go down to Calgary for a 3rd one, and we were just burnt out, and we just didn't go. And we felt a little, I guess, guilty, for lack of a better term. We felt a bit guilty about not going, but it's probably the best thing we could have done, just to refresh and take stock. And I mean, when you're away every weekend for a month, pretty much, it's a little bit jarring, especially when you're working, because that's your free time. And traveling and conventions are fairly tiring, especially if you're cosplaying. So don't be afraid to take a break, and go or don't, or go casual, go not in cosplay, whatever you want to do to have fun. I'm gonna try to walk back through my footsteps. All right, I'm right by the river. I kind of want to walk on it, but it's getting warmer, and I don't really feel like that being that news story where it's like, man falls in river. Yeah. The other thing is, don't forget people. I've known people in the past that I've had, we've had friends coming in and visiting from different time zones, wanting to hang out, but, they couldn't because they were trying to finish up a costume for a photo shoot. And it's just a weird sense of priorities. And I don't really know where it comes from. I know I felt that kind of obligation sometimes, but, usually you take stock and you kind of realize, no, that doesn't make any sense. And I'm not gonna abandon people to do costume as much. There's always going to be other photo shoots. Always. There's always going to be other conventions. There's always going to be other things to do. But, hanging out with friends and just kind of socializing. Yeah, okay, there's gonna be other times to do that as well, but you know, at least for me, hanging out with my friends, I get more memories than just working on a costume for some arbitrary deadline that I've made myself. So, you know, don't abandon people. Feel free, take a break for a weekend. If you've been working on a costume for a month straight to try to blitz it for something or other, take a break. There's gonna be other times. If you don't want to take a break and want to keep powering through it, power through it. Again, it's up to you. Just don't feel like you're obligated to have to finish something at the time that, you know, of a photo shoot or a meetup or a convention. There's always gonna be other opportunities. And by the way, this goes for things beyond costume making too. Kind of everything in the whole cosplay gamut, I guess. Even yesterday, it was the first day that was warm. It was really nice and super sunny out. And I thought, man, today's a perfect day. I really have to film. I said I would. I wanted to do this thing once a week, get those things going. But I just ended up randomly, goddamn hair. I ended up just randomly meeting it with a friend, and we went out to, you know, Red Robin, had some dinner. I'm not plugging Red Robin. Incidentally, do any of you hear that birthday song they do? It happens to me every goddamn time. I'm not saying that for a hyperbole. I mean that every time I go there, someone's having a birthday and they do their clappy song repression. And yeah, like I said, it was a better, more fulfilling thing for me just to hang out, go out for dinner, watch some That 70s Show. You know, being with people as opposed to, well, I better rush and leave work, you know, right away and get out and start filming. It's, you know, that drive and that desire is always there, but take stock of it. Don't forget that there's other life besides cosplay. Ooh, should I sit and film on that log or am I gonna freeze my actual ass off? In the end, Lane decides to sit on it. The other thing I want to quickly touch base on, God, I sound like a teacher when I say that. Ugh. The other information that I want to throw in your faces, yeah, I'll go with that, is that there's a difference between casual cosplay at a convention and no cosplay at a convention. Again, some of you know this, that's okay. This is for the people that don't really know it. Casual cosplays, those are your, you know, like everyday clothes, minimal makeup, maybe a wig or not. I guess for me, my casual one, probably Chara? Don't be afraid to actually change your plans around. I do this. I make up banners of I'm gonna be wearing this on such and such a day just because I kinda want people to see me and it's kind of weirdly fun. But don't be married to those. They're not a contract. It's not like you have to wear them. Even cosplay guests don't have to wear what they say they're gonna wear on a certain day type thing. I guess unless they're getting paid or something for it. But you know, do what you want, wear what you want on the days that you want to. That's about it. My butt is really cold. Ooh, it's actually getting a little cold. Last thing I really want to get to is taking a break while you're making something. It's this cosplay. You're making things with kind of no instructions, and you're gonna mess up. Things are not going to go well, mistakes are going to happen, and you're going to feel like quitting. And sometimes you're going to power through it and just say, whatever, I just got to get it done, and then you're going to mess up again. And then it's going to be worse. And really, you're probably messing up a second time because you were frustrated in the first place. So if you get frustrated at a costume, something didn't go right, a mold didn't work, you wasted $40 worth of Warbler or Wonderflex, or who knows, maybe you ripped the fabric or you don't have enough. Take stock, take a break, and come back to it, you know, a couple hours later, or a day later, or a week later. When you come back with fresh eyes, all those little mistakes don't seem as bad. Things have a way of compounding themselves, and mistakes kind of just snowball out of control. Because snowball, I guess, came to mind because I'm surrounded by snow. So, you know, don't be afraid. Ah, crap. I ripped this fabric. Take a break. Go play a game. Go relax. Go watch an episode. Or just go out for coffee with a friend. Ooh, a bird. Hello, person in red throwing balls at someone on the bench. Anyways, I should probably wrap this video up because the sun's going down, even though it's kind of right in my eye. Whatever, photography tricks. Little bit of a New Year's present for you guys. If you're a subscriber, just comment below whereabouts I am. Obviously, I'm in a park in Edmonton somewhere. Tell me the name of the park, and next week I'll announce a winner, and we'll toss a free Steam game your way. If you're on a Mac, then, well, I don't know if it'll work or not, but hey, you got money to burn, you bought an overpriced computer. Obviously, collaborative learning I'm always in favor of, so oh no, if you get the answer from someone else, whatever will we do? I wonder if I could climb that. Or, you know, get halfway up and realize what a mistake you made. It just keeps going. It might be easier if I wasn't holding a camera and a bunch of other... whatever. One-handed climbing it goes. Oh thank God, there's a cold metal bench at the top. The other thing... That was just a long hill. I only slipped 4 times. The other thing that I want to mention, and probably the most important thing I've ever told people, don't set deadlines. This isn't work. It's not a, this has to be on my office on Monday, Mr. Johnson, Jackson, Jerkson, Jarfinson, Josephine, I don't know. Don't set deadlines, set goals. Saying something like, I want to try to get this thing done for Calgary Expo is very different from, I have to get this done by Calgary Expo. It's one of the reasons why I don't really do a whole lot of group cosplays, because I feel obligated and that I'm letting people down. If there's people that are already doing stuff, great, I can do those. But aside from that, have fun. It's not work. No deadlines. I want to start doing some Q&As. If you have any questions about cosplay, nerdinesses, anything in general, just put them in the comments below and I'll try to give them an answer. Answer at least, like, I don't know, maybe one every video, or do one whole video with all Q&As. I don't know, whatever you want. I've had some people mention about, they want to know questions about judging cosplay contests. Some that want to know about skits and what I use for recording voice acting stuff. Ask me anything. Take care, see you guys, bye. I've been at panels that have had fewer people with celebrities than cosplay contests. It's not that unheard of. So, as a contestant, as a cosplayer, there's one simple little thing that I would love to, a little bit of advice that I would love to give you guys. Can you record us, please?